The story of God's general, John Hyde, praying Hyde. In the late 19th and early 20th century, a man arose whose life would forever redefine what it meant to pray. His name was John Hyde, but history remembers him as praying Hyde. John Hyde was born in 1865 in Illinois, USA, the son of a Presbyterian minister. From a young age, he was quiet, gentle, and deeply devoted to the things of God. But Hyde's true calling became evident when he set sail for India as a missionary in 1892. Little did anyone know, this humble man would ignite a movement of prayer that shook nations. When John arrived in India, he realized that mere preaching was not enough. The soil was hard, and hearts were resistant. Instead of being discouraged, he turned his eyes heavenward. He began to labor, not first in sermons, but in the secret place of prayer. 4 hours upon hours, Hyde would weep, groan, and travail before the throne of God. He prayed so intensely that his body grew frail, yet his spirit grew stronger by the day. At the beginning of each year, Hyde would set a goal with God in prayer. "Lord, give me 1 soul a day." And God answered. By the end of that year, Hyde had won over 400 souls. The next year he cried, "Lord, give me 2 souls a day." And God answered again. Over 800 souls were brought into the kingdom. Year after year, Hyde pressed deeper, praying 3, then 4 souls a day. And still, the heavens opened in response. It was said that when John Hyde prayed, heaven bowed low. He would cry out, "Oh God, give me souls, or I die." His passion was not for fame or recognition, but for the salvation of men and the glory of God. He prayed with such intensity that doctors later discovered his physical heart had shifted from its normal position, pressed over to the left side of his chest. His very body bore witness to the burden of intercession. During revival meetings in India, the atmosphere would shift when Hyde prayed. Ministers testified that when he entered a room, the spirit of conviction followed. People fell to their knees, repenting, and souls were saved in multitudes. By 1911, John Hyde was frail, yet burning brighter than ever. He traveled to the Siokit Convention in India, a gathering of missionaries and believers, where his prayers once again lit the fires of revival. But his body was failing. In 1912, he returned to the United States for medical care. Even on his deathbed, his last whispered prayer was, "Shout the victory of Jesus Christ." John Hyde passed into glory on February 17, 1912. At only 46 years old, his earthly life was short, but his legacy eternal. He was a man who proved that one life, fully surrendered in prayer, could shake nations. Lesson from John Hyde's life is that true power in ministry and life does not come first from eloquence or human strength, but from the hidden place of prayer. Those who, like Hyde, are willing to wrestle with God will see the impossible bow to the name of Jesus.